गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। हरि ओम हरि ओम। I felt that dance should have continued. Where from I am coming. It was beautiful. See, we feel strong or weak depending on we are associated with strong or we are associated with weak. In life, it is not possible that you live without being associated to something, somebody. And this mental association will make you feel either crushed or make you feel that I can crush anything. The weakest thing in this world is ego, and stronger is the God. If we are associated with our ahankar, we'll feel very weak at times. And if we are associated with God, we'll feel strong at all times. Like now, you are feeling strong or weak, but voice is quite weak. You are feeling strong or weak? Oh, a little strong. You are feeling strong, you are feeling happy. You know why? You have forgotten yourself. And you are associated with Mother Kali. You are associated with Lord Shiva. You are associated with Navratri. And it is this mental connection that makes you feel quieter and happier. And how much power God has. The connected to the power of the Lord is called the jap of the Lord. Like I connect with you with my name. If I take your name, supposing your name is Rajesh, and I call you, you will come. Even if I say Rajesh, you will come. Don't come, just I'm saying. So, that power is there. Swami Abhedananda used to say, each soul is potentially divine. But our divinity, our purity is obscured, is concealed. You know by what? By associating with something small, silly, foolish. When such a giant, such a greatest mother of the whole universe is there, why should we associate with something so small? Why should we bother about anything when we have such a great association available? But for that, you can't have two things in the same hand. Opposite thing. You can't be associated with infinite and finite both at the same time. Am I right? No. You can't experience hearty laughter and a swollen face at the same time. You try. I tried, I could not do. You can't experience extreme cold and extreme hot at the same time. You can't experience very sweet and very chilly at the same time. You can't experience godliness and the ego-ness at the same time. Life is meant to move forward, to go ahead, to see that there is something bigger than what I was thinking. Moment I discover that there is something loftier, bigger, you will find something is there to look forward. And one story which I like a lot, whether you like or not, I don't bother. But I like a lot, one story is there in Devi Bhagavatam. Shall I say? My time is less, but I'll try to put in short. Very beautiful story is there. How a person becomes very strong. There was one, Kosal Desh is in Uttar Pradesh, and there was one Brahmin, his name was Devdatta. What was the name? Devdatta. And everything was okay, but he did not have any son, daughter. God takes away something from your life. There is nobody who has everything in his life. One thing he will take away. And you will always remember that what he will take away. So he was also not having any son. So he asked lot of rituals to be done. And one ritual started and all priests were there. And lot of priests came and they were chanting the mantras. Among the priests, one priest was there whose name was Gobhil. What was his name? Gobhil. And who was the main person whose son was not there? What? Devdatta, don't forget. Devdatta. So his name was Gobhil. Two names you saw. So every priest was chanting for him to have a son. So when he was chanting, Om Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupa. He was not chanting with gusto like some of you. So he was chanting in very slow tone. And the chanting has to be done very nicely. Om Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishwarupa. Chandobhyo damrtat sambhabuva samendro medhaya spranoto. Like that he has to be chanted. Now he got very angry, Devdatta, on this priest. What was the name? Gobhi, loudly say. Not Gobhi. Don't say Gobhi. Some of them are saying Gobhi. It is Gobhil. Say Gobhil. So Gobhil. He got very angry. Devdatta got very angry. He said, Murkhosi munim akhyadya swarabhangastvaya krita. You are foolish and silly. To that priest he scolded. He said, you are so silly, you don't know how to chant properly. Now this Gobhil, he said, what? What the heaven are you talking? And then he said, your son will be born, but he will be stupid, foolish, memoryless, idiot. That kind of son will be born. Who cursed whom? Devdatta cursed Gobhil. Gobhil cursed Devdatta. Please be careful. And now he got very scared. Devdatta. He said, better not to have son rather than a foolish son. You all must have experienced. So it is better not to have a son. It is better not to marry rather than marry a problematic wife. I'm telling you. It is better not to have a husband rather than a problematic husband. I'm telling you, it's reality. You must have experienced. And therefore he also thought, better not to have any son rather than having, he said, I did this anushthan for getting good son and you cursed me in this manner. Please don't do something. I'm very sorry. He said, but I was chanting. I was synchronizing with my breath. Therefore my chanting was slow. Not that I was not chanting properly. You don't know everything. Why did you say like that? He held the feet of Gobil. Devdatta said, I'm very sorry. I apologize. He said, but Devdatta said, don't get angry. Don't get angry. You are a rishi. You should not get angry. I am not a rishi, but you are a rishi. He said, please do something. He said, anger, greater person anger is like the water, like the wave in the water. Medium person anger is like the sand dunes. And lowest kind of anger is like the scratch put on the wall. It won't go. Whole life the anger will be there. He said, please do something. Then Gobil blessed him. He said, although your son will be very foolish in the beginning, but later on he'll become great and very brilliant. Anyway, after that all the art went away. After having food, etc., they went away. Now he was born. His son was born. Who's? Gobil's son. Devdatta. Please be awake. So, his name was Utathya. Utathya. So he went to the school. Teacher said, say, ka, kha, ga, gha. And he stood like this. He said, say, ka, kha, ga, gha. They gave him one slap. He said, say, ka. He saw like that. Huh? He said, say at least one letter ka. He said, what? Again slap he got. He said, don't slap me. What did you say? He said, I say pronounce ka, kha. He said, Achha, you're a Brahmin. I'm going to teach you Gayatri Mantra. Say, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. He said, Bha. He said, say, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. He said, Bhu. He said, again I am saying, say, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. He said, Hush, hush. How much to slap him? The teacher called the guardian, Devdatta. He said, how did you get such a son? He's such a model. And all the children started laughing on him. When he could not, he chanted only bhoo, ha, hoo. All children clapped and laughed. He became a butt of all ridicule. So in the house he went, he only ate and slept and walked here and there, and everywhere he was like a total foolish, looking here and there. Everybody was scoffing, making joke on him, including his father, mother. He thought, better I go away. Why should I become a liability? They have to feed me. He left the house. He got dispassion. He went into the jungle. Not talking to anybody. Just sitting alone. He had taken only one vow. I will never speak false. Nobody was there. No sandhya, no gayatri, no prayer, no puja, nothing. But he said, I won't hurt anybody. Because he was also hurt many times. He knew what it means to be hurt. He said, I won't hurt anybody. In the morning, he got up. Afternoon, he plucked some fruits and ate. That's it. Well, nobody to talk to. Who will associate with foolish person? Who will live with foolish person who doesn't talk properly, who doesn't know anything, who has no education? Ultimately, he thought, let me die now. He said, what kind of living is this? What kind of life is this? I should not live at all. At that time, but he became popular. You know why? He was just speaking the truth only. One value anybody has, all values will come to him. Therefore, I say, if you cannot do everything good, at least do one good thing in the day. Slowly, all good things will come in your life. So that one value of not hurting and speaking the truth, make Goddess Saraswati happy on him. And now, it so happened, he saw somebody had shot one pig, and that pig came running to his ashram. So he was very touched. He said, it is full of blood, what to do? And out of compassion, Dayabhiveshat ati kampamana, he started shivering. And he said, I. That was the mantra of Saraswati actually. I was the mantra of Saraswati. And that pig had hidden somewhere. Now the one hunter who was chasing that pig, he came. He said, did you see one pig? I had shot that. What did he? Now he thought what to say. Should he say yes or no? Nobody is saying. Should he say yes or no? He thought if I say yes, that pig will be killed. If I say no, I will be false. He said, truth is that through which nobody is hurt. See, now he got that. He got that light. He was not that foolish now. And slowly, as you know what? Then he started chanting that. That seeing that swine, what word came, he started chanting. I. And all face of his eyebrows, eyes, hairs, there in him, Saraswati Devi came inside him. He became different. His eyes became bigger. His forehead became broader. All his lines on his palms changed. And he started chanting the Vedic mantras. And all knowledges. It is written here, Bijo Charanato Devya Vidya Prasphuritakhila. Because of chanting of I am. All knowledge started coming in him. And ultimately, it is written, like Valmiki, he became Jnani. He knew all Sanskrit now. He became very powerful. Anything he saw, its past flashed in his mind. Anything he talked, it was reality. And ultimately, still that person was there who had killed. So, everybody was coming around him. He said, teach me. He said, listen, all of you should worship Durga. And that person, remember that? Whose swine was there. He said, tell me, did you see or not? Give me the answer. You know what answer he gave? Very nice answer he gave. He gave one answer. Where is that answer gone? He gave answer. Eyes see, but don't talk. Tongue talk, but don't see. This This answer was not given by him. Saraswati ji took avatar in him. So this way he said the truth and did not say the truth. Ultimately that was saved. And slowly, anybody he touched, a person cured. Because in him power came, Shakti came, and he got associated with the goddess. I told you, started. We don't know our mother. Our real mother is goddess. And as he walked here and there, lot of students flocked around him. Those teacher and those classmates, if you remember, he was not able to chant, oh, boo. Remember that? Boo. They came. They said, please teach me. His time changed. He was not the same one. Anywhere he went, people prostrated to him because there was no one as brilliant as him. There's no greater than him. His parents, his sister, brother, all around. And whole day, you know what he was doing? Devi Aradhana. He was worshipping Devi. He was worshipping same Saraswati Ma whole day. And he thought at that time, those who have not worshipped Devi, they alone are very poor. They alone have all diseases. They alone always are full of problems. They are always full of lust and passion. And therefore, one should go and associate themselves with the goddess. And he used to give his example. He said, see me. He said, see me. How foolish I was. How stupid I was. But just taking the name, I is a mantra of Saraswati mantra is called Aim. He said, just taking the name, see what has happened to me. I am associated not with one power of individual. I am associated with power of the whole cosmos. Never be associated with one person. You will never have the strength. And never be associated with the ego because you will feel very weak. Any association with the world will make you very weak. And any association with the infinite will make you very strong. This Navratri festival is to make us feel that we should be along with our mother. We should live with our mother. We should talk to our mother. We should think about our mother. And we should say, Ma, I am yours and you are mine. Just if you chant once also, my mother is Durga. You say once also, my mother is Kali. You say once also, my mother is Saraswati. You will feel all energy of Saraswati, all energy of Kali, all energy of Durga will well your heart. Am I right? Say yes. If you feel, because I say he is my son, she is my daughter, he is my father, all association with somebody small. This is my problem. Acha. What is this? Who are you? Bole, I have headache. I associate with my headache. Sometimes, who are you? Bole, I am bald. I associate with the absence of hair. I'm with so small. Who are you? Poor. Who are you? We don't associate with something higher and therefore energy is not there. Although my name is Mukherjee and Banerjee, but I have no energy and I have lot of allergy. If you want to be happy, you have to be with the Lord. I'm not saying anything. Just 2-3 times if you mentally say, Ma, O Durga Ma, you are mine. Mentally also you say 3 times, you will feel the change in your outlook. You say, oh Shiv Bhagwan, you are my father, mother. You say, oh Krishna Bhagwan, you are my friend, you are my father. Claim that. I'm not being attached with something lower. Anything attachment to lower is called sorrow. Lord is waiting to engulf our heart. He is waiting to pour himself into me. But I already am occupied and full of something small. Every sad person is holding to something small. Every sad person, every angry person, every frustrated person, every dejected person is not allowing the God to fill himself. Navratri is the festival where we allow the goddess to engulf us and allow her to take us in her lap. My time is over now. So, my time is very less. By the time we start and warm up, time is over already. So, this was a very, very beautiful story. And now his name became Satyavrat. What was the first name? No. His name. Huh? Uttappam? What was his name? Uttathya. Uttathya. Not Uttappam. See, somebody said there from saying, his name was Uttathya. And now from Uttathya the dullard, he became Satyavrat, the Mahatma, the great. Just be with the Lord and see how Lord is going to fill ourselves with divinity, purity, and He will give ultimately the best. We don't get the best because we hold to something which is not very great. If you want to get the greatest, hold the greatest. Claim that and never say, my mother is no more. If the mother passes away, never say my mother is no more. Always say my mother alone is there. She alone teaches. Every morsel of food that I get is from her hand. She has cooked. She only fed me when I was small. She only dressed me when I was small. That Mother Kali, that Mother Durga alone washed me, alone gave me bath. Any time I was nourished, any time I was taught, it was the same mother who cared for me, who loved me, and who gave us the best. And today we are smiling because she brought us in this Chinmaya Purna. And she will feed us and she will give the best. And see, straight away she is there and here she is there. Please come here, not to do something, but to allow her to embrace you. Allow your mother. Like every mother wants to embrace her child. Every mother wants that my child should be with me. This goddess Durga also wants that I should be with her. Allow her to be in her lap. Thank you all very much. Hari Om. We'll see you tomorrow. Hari Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Thank you, Pujya Swamiji, for allowing us.